I think we've got off to a difficult start with my internet again, but anyway, hopefully we're back on now. It's night time, and I know that lots of you will be asleep, but I'm in America at the moment, so I'm 5 hours behind the UK, and I'm about to have my dinner. But before I do, I thought I would come on and talk to you because I had sometimes things come into your mind, and when you're doing something else and you don't really listen to them, but suddenly it keeps on nagging at you and it makes you stop and listen. And so that's what happened to me today. And I wanted to share that with you because I suddenly realized that I don't think that we met through Midlife Switch by accident. And what I mean is that I wanted to help women in a major way. I had that big goal to do that for a long time. Quite a lot of you know that I lost my daughter, one of my youngest daughter, about 7 years ago, and so I was out campaigning for quite a long time. I set up the Angelus Foundation, and we campaigned because she was a medical student and she was given a legal high, so we got legal highs banned. And in that time, I wasn't writing books about health. I think I had one published, but apart from that, I was very much focusing on that. And I carried on seeing some patients, but only in a very small way compared to what I was doing before. But before Hester died, I was in the process of setting up a community, which was a bit like Midlife Switch, but not in Facebook. And it was with celebrities and experts. And it was all about creating a place where people could come and get help and advice and get their questions answered and always know that they were getting credible information. So I think that that's really important. Sorry, I'm just going to have to touch my phone because I think my battery's gone low. So what I felt when I went on the Facebook Live course, I hadn't got a clue really. I was really just going to meet someone who made videos, and she happened to be running a course. And then it occurred to me I could set up Midlife Switch. And what's happened in the last 8 weeks is that so many women have come to this place and found that they are no longer isolated, and that they're no longer going through this horrendous nightmare alone, and that there are lots of other women out there going through something very similar. And it's helping just to know that, and just to be in a place where it's safe to communicate and to have like-minded people who are not going to judge you. And I think that's really important. And so then I felt that one of the things that I can really do is help women going through the menopause to become symptom-free. I've been doing that for so many years, and it's a joy to do because it's wonderful to watch someone's life transform. But obviously doing it on a very big scale is a different proposition altogether, and so that's what I've been thinking about in the last few weeks. So tomorrow at the workshop, I called the workshop, I named the workshop about 6 months ago because I was starting to work on this project thinking I would set up a platform outside Facebook, and I called the workshop 3 Mammoth Myths at Midlife. And I thought that the myths would open the door to the truth. And the truth is obviously important because that's what you need to take on board so that you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. But earlier on this year, my mum had ovarian cancer, so I had to stop. And I took a few months out to be with her and actually got married as well, which was lovely. And she was at my wedding, and then eventually she passed away. And so after that, I picked up the pieces, and I've carried on with this project, and here we are now. So I carried on calling the workshops the 3 Mammoth Myths, but suddenly today, apart from thinking that this feels like a really guided journey, and I'll tell you why in a moment, but I also felt that what you're coming to the workshop for isn't to hear about myths or truths really. You want solutions, and you want a way out of this mess so that you can actually become symptom-free like the patients I've talked about and like the patients you've seen in my films. So I'm really going to be focusing on that tomorrow, and I'm also going to be talking about my vision because I feel that as thousands of women who are in Midlife Switch go through this journey, and obviously more women are coming and joining us, then at the end of the day, there's going to be like so many success stories. It's going to be amazing, and that will have ripples to women all over the world. And I think the bigger picture is to have a platform where, as I said, people can come and know that they can get scientifically credible information and know that they can get help and that they can be in a safe space. And I hope that that's what Midlife Switch is for you right now. And I feel that somehow together we're meant to do something about this to help women all over the world. I'm not exactly sure what it is yet, but I feel that the first stage of it is me helping you. So if you haven't already signed up for the workshop, come along tomorrow and or Tuesday, and come and just be in the space with the others. Let's just be intuitive about it. I've got a lovely presentation to show you which has got all sorts of facts and tips and different things that I'm going to talk about as I go through. And I know that it will be life-changing for you. I just know that. And I really want you to enjoy the book and the film, because it's just going to give you so much information that you've never had before. So if you're up in the night, and I hope that you can see that this isn't going to go on for much longer, and that you will get relief from your symptoms. And if you don't watch this until the morning, well, I'll probably be rushing around in the morning. As I said, I'm 5 hours behind you, so the workshop happens for me tomorrow afternoon, so I've probably got lots of behind-the-scenes things to do to get ready. But I may not come on in the morning, or then again I may, depending on if I have some other thoughts occur to me overnight. But I really wanted to share that with you, and I just want you to know I'm really on the journey with you, and I really, really want to help you, and that comes from my heart. So hopefully I will see you very soon at the workshops. So if you can't sleep, I wish you a peaceful night. I hope you do get back to sleep. And if not, just lay awake and think about yourself as you'd like to be, because I hope that's what you're going to be feeling very soon in the coming months. So good night from me.